Today, guys, we'll be discussing Tawanda Maswanhise. Finally got his name right. Obviously, the Motherwell striker has been on form this season, and we'll be talking about his future, the current, and the previous season and how well it's going. So, if you do enjoy this video, guys, remember to leave that like, press that subscribe button, and put in post notifications, and go and follow my socials if you want more content like this. But let's get into the video. So, Maswanhise joined Motherwell in the summer of 2024. But this season in particular, he's been doing very good. His current, obviously, stats of this season has went right around the Scottish media, and rightly so, because he's got, in 20 appearances in the Premiership, he's got 11 goals and 2 assists, which is absolutely unbelievable when you think about it. His discipline's quite good with only 1 yellow card. But then Zimbabwe international obviously went to the African Cup of Nations, and before he went to Motherwell, was predominantly known as a left winger, but for Motherwell this season he's been kind of playing striker, and because he's uprising form, he's been doing very well in the news, the sports news world, with people linking them with Celtic, Rangers, and this transfer fee is getting plotted all around the gaff. But in my opinion, he's worth 4-5 million, and I think you can even get a courtesy of charging Old Firm more because he's for that league. But transfer market has him at 700k. This will not happen. Clubs will not get away for it. SPFL clubs have learned a lesson. They don't get bullied in the transfer market anymore. But besides that, why is he gaining so much attraction? Well, I think it's because Motherwell are doing so well. Currently, obviously sitting 4th in the Premiership. Beat Kilmarnock the other day 4-0, which is crazy. And obviously Neil McCann's obviously just in the job, but they're blowing teams away. And obviously James Askew has been linked with Aberdeen, he's been linked with Celtic. People even wanted him at Rangers before Danny Rose, so he's been linked with every job under the sun. But because he's been able to find a lock in Maswanhise, and he's unlocked it, and it's producing probably one of the best players I've seen in the Premiership outside the big clubs in Scotland for a while. Obviously we've had Majowski, but Aberdeen are a big club. We've had obviously Kieran Bowie this season, I've done a video on that, but the way he's unlocked him, obviously, like, it's just so interesting to see, and I just don't understand why clubs like Rangers and Celtic don't take a chance at this, because he's done so well. He obviously came from the Leicester Academy, and at the Leicester under-23s in particular, he played 70 games, got 24 goals and 5 assists. And like in every, like against Hearts, he got a goal, which was a big game in Motherwell's perspective. Against Dundee, he got a goal. Against Falkirk, he got 2 against Kelly. He's actually got 3 against Kelly when you think about it. Got 1 against Hibs. He's getting goals in crucial games, and it's not even like, the thing is, I think if Celtic were to pick him up, he'd become a fan favourite. But the thing is, I'm moving into a club like Rangers or Celtic, you can become a back burner, and it would ruin the guy's career. So I understand if he doesn't go to the club, but what other clubs could he go to? He's not been really linked with anybody else with the Premiership, like concrete wise, but I think he would do good in the Championship, but like high end of the Championship. I'm talking your Wrexham or your clubs like that who they're known for bringing talent for Scotland. Like you look at Josh Windass, he's playing at Wrexham now, was at Sheffield Wednesday. It's a fan favourite actually, before obviously kind of financial troubles, and their owner was being an absolute weapon. But besides that, Maswanhise, what's going to happen to him? I know I've talked about all the links, but what is going to happen to him? Well, I think if Jens Askew stays, he will stay. If Motherwell, that is the biggest factor here, because Askew's came in, he's changed everything at Motherwell, and I think it would be a breath of fresh air if a good manager stayed in the Premiership for 2 seasons. Obviously, we had the Aberdeen manager, Tawanda, come in, done very well, and people were talking him up. But this is different. Motherwell looked to sustain this for the whole season, and even when they weren't winning, you could see what he was trying to do. And if Askew stays, Maswanhise stays. But if Askew leaves, and obviously they've picked the gem as manager, they could probably pick another gem, but I see him leaving. Whether it's for the old firm or not, I don't know. There's not really much concrete evidence it won't be or it will be, but I think a high-end championship club could go for him, because but then I think the experience of staying for Motherwell for another season, but I think it has to be under Askew because he knows him inside out, and once his goal scoring record will only keep getting better and better, as a wise man once said. And yeah, so summary of the video is, I think Maswanhise, if he does get a move, it will be if the manager leaves, because I think he's bottoming a different kind of player. And yeah guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. Obviously it was very brief, but Tawanda Maswanhise is doing quite good at Motherwell. Finally learned how to pronounce his name. And yeah, so thanks for watching guys. Remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and goodbye.